Hey family, welcome back to One on One with Cut Nice 50. Hey, it's been a while. It's been 9 days for me, but we're back in business. We're going to try to do some quick content for y'all. So y'all who've been sticking with us for a while, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. You see the eye patch on. Hey, we've been working. I know I look like what's his name for the Avengers. What is his name? Samuel Jackson. But you already know who I am. So I'm Nick Fury. So I know I'm looking like Nick Fury right now, but that's not gonna stop us from doing what we got to do. We just finished a major project. So we're working over here. But I want to get into this video right here. I know a lot of Roland Martin fans, they may or may not like it. I just want to see y'all perception on this. So stay tuned, buckle up. The title of the video is called I guess who is by my guy Anton Daniels, I believe. Yes, Democrats paid me. Roland Martin tries to clear up softball interview with Kamala Harris. And that was posted by my guy Antoine Daniels. Y'all don't know anything about this guy. I like some of his content. He has a lot of information out there. He has a great perspective on a lot of things. But I do see things a little bit differently from him. But let's go ahead and jump in this video, share your thoughts, and let's get ready. Let's go.
Times dropped a story the other day, and this was the story. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and get this ready for you. This was the story right here. The story was how Kamala Harris burned through $1.5 billion in 15 weeks. The story was done by Shane Goldmacher. And so he lays out here different spending of the campaign. And in here, they talk about money that was spent on the Sphere Inn venue in Las Vegas. They talked about what was spent on rallies. They mentioned in here in terms of how much was raised. And of course, that is going through here. They pull the FEC reports and showing, how much went to, Oprah Winfrey's production company, Harpo Productions, to put on the live.
So let's clear up on this information right here. Reported this story about Kamala Harris spending the funds, them paying all these celebrities all the money to show up and actually push people to vote for her campaign out there. If y'all didn't know about this, this is actual factual. So the reporter actually put all the information out there. It's up there for you to read. All the thing you got to do is Google the information itself, and you'll see how much money was given to each and every entertainer out there who supported that campaign. So it's different when supporting the campaign, performing, and actually trying to sway votes to either direction. Both parties, they use celebrities, and I'm pretty sure they're not doing it for free all the times. But myself personally, if I was passionate about a certain candidate, whatever the case may be, and I'm a person of money, I'm not taking a dime from it because I actually believe what they're saying. I believe they're gonna help the economy. I believe that they're gonna do actually what they said they're gonna do. I believe in their policies and everything they stand for when it comes to different talking points or different policies that they're going to bring forth in their next term or whatever the case may be. If there's local terms, if it's state government, just depending on that candidate myself. But y'all already know about me. I don't believe in politics per se. I believe that we all have the power to govern ourselves if we kind of unite with some kind of unity and some kind of agreement. I do believe in bipartisanship. Will we ever see that in our lifetime? Who knows? But I am hopeful that one day we will. Let's go ahead and continue. Share your thoughts and let me know what you think about this payment, this article. Have you heard it before with all the breakdown of Kamala Harris spending and how they got, I think, 20 million or whatever negative in the hole?
All they did. You heard these liar people out here saying, "Oh, Beyonce got $10 million." Her mom, Tina Knowles, came out and said, "No, that's an absolute lie." It talks about these various concerts in here and things along those lines. And so then it mentioned a variety of other expenses and money that was going different places, commercials that should have run. Future Ford weighed in. Then it says some media allies of Miss Harris were also paid. It mentions Areva Martin, who hosts a talk show, was paid $200,000.
We don't really care about this. Let me tell you what Roland Martin is doing.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to justify and set the precedent so that you can then dumb down your opinion about the fact that he got X amount of dollars, which we know what that is because I've already covered it. But I wanted to go over his excuses or get his explanation as to why he was paid to run advertisements, when in reality, he never disclosed that he had got money for advertisements, and he cloaked his interview with Kamala Harris not as a paid promotion, but as an authentic conversation that he was deep diving with Kamala Harris on. So what he's doing right now, and you got to excuse the gaslighting, because it's always gaslighting. You know, we don't want to hear anything about what the New York Times article said. We read it ourselves. I looked at it myself. And then I seen Al Sharpton, and I seen Harpo Productions, and I seen you getting $350,000. So let's just get straight to it. Let's not gaslight him.
$1,000 as a media consultant, and how she went on the Battleground State Tour in October. Okay. And so then it goes in here. Now, this Roland Martin, who holds his own streaming program and runs a media company called New Vision Media, received $350,000 in September for a, quote, media buy that he said was for advertising. And then it quotes me. It said it should have been a hell of a lot more. More should have been spent on Black-owned media. Okay, since Mr. Martin interviewed Ms. Harris in October. Then it mentions National Action Network. Then it mentions, of course, National Urban League. Now, first and foremost, I don't understand why they put media buy in parentheses, because that's what the $350,000 was for. It was for advertising. Then, of course, you have these people out here.
Like I say, I don't know about you. I watched a couple of Roland Martin's interviews. I did reviews and reactions to him, and I never seen that Kamala Harris advertisement in it. Like you already know, I was a small business owner, you know, with supplementation and everything like that. To buy advertising, it's a set price, you know, depending on how long you run the ad or so forth. I never seen that that clip actually being advertised on his channel or any other channels on YouTube, like what he's presenting right here to the company. We're not dumb. We know what advertising is, and we know if you're getting paid to actually do something. Even if he would have said, hey, I got paid $350 for this segment with her, that'll be it. But don't sugarcoat what advertising is and actually getting paid to do an interview and promote it on your channel. You know, as a fitness influencer or whatever the case may be, you might get paid to do a video with a certain supplement in there to your audience, and you get paid a certain amount just for that advertisement on your platform. That's a whole different ballgame to actually running ads for that company on your stories and reels and every other day and stuff like that. That's a whole different contract in itself. But we already know that we're wise. That's why social media exists, and people are smart enough. Then this is not the case in this payment right here. But share your thoughts.
Who run their mouths on social media out here, like, you got Tariq Nasheed tweeting, like, you know, SMH, and then you got Jamal Green talking about, see, he was paid to attack us because we disagree our positions. No, that means none of you, including you, Jamal, or Tariq, or any of y'all, even understand that media advertising is actually real.
No, people understand. Nobody's dumb. You're not smarter than anybody else. You're not the first person to create their own media platform. You're not. We understand it completely. But the difference is disclosing whether or not something is an ad, or if you're actually advocating for a person authentically on the behalf of the people that you're trying to convince to vote for them. Because it's a complete difference from somebody running an ad with their own sentiment of what goes on versus you having an interview and you want to cloak it like you wasn't paid to interview her. Because if you're telling me that she spent the Kamala Harris campaign, which is people that donated to the campaign that actually wanted to see her become president of the United States of America, regardless of whether or not I agree with them or not, that she should become president of the United States of America. If you're telling me that they got $350,000 worth of sponsorship visibility to the people that didn't have anything to do with you interviewing her and then advocating for her without disclosing to the people, to your viewers, that you were actually advocating for her because you were paid to do it and you were a part of the boule.
And now, if y'all don't know anything what he's talking about, if you go to any YouTube video, whatever the case, you'll see, is this a paid advertisement or is it a paid anything in that video? And I don't believe, actually, I reviewed that video that it actually says that on that Roland Martin interview with Kamala Harris. It was more like a sit down, whatever the case may be. This is what Antoine is talking about. But share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the whole premises of what Roland is saying versus what Anton is saying, or your own perception. Let's go.
Part of the divine nine, and so friends take care of friends, and it was some money that was exchanged back and forth and all of that. If you didn't disclose that or you didn't highlight that, then that means that it was a white lie. And a white lie is a half truth, essentially. But basically, they're going to tell you a little bit, but they're not going to tell you all. And so if we hadn't actually seen these FEC documents that then disclose exactly what it is that you're getting paid, nobody would have known that you was a paid troll. You basically are a plant, and they're giving you money to advocate for something that's not best for the people, and you know that it's not best for the people. But let's hear his explanation.
See, for the people out here, this is an actual media company. So there's this show, and there are other shows on the Black Star Network. Okay, it's called a network. Here's what people also don't realize is that political campaigns actually went to YouTube and purchased advertising to Google that actually ran during commercial breaks of this show.
We're not going to be gaslit into believing that anything. The problem isn't whether or not we understand how YouTube works, right? We get it. We know that YouTube works because people buy ads. That's the way that we get paid, because we get a split of the revenue. And so it then displays on our network. That's how people that are monetized on YouTube get paid. We get that. Don't gaslight us. The problem is that you did not disclose what the difference was between a paid ad and the difference of you doing an interview, which also was a part of that. Because if you're trying to convince us that $350,000 and then including the other ad buys they got the value for their money without you going hard, that's all cap. Here's what the other question is. If somebody on the Republican side decided that they wanted to have the exact same ad buy, would you have ran it on the network?
Oh, I'm sorry. So you got the...
Now, that's an excellent question. I didn't see any Republican on Roland Martin's channel, but I'm not a fan. I don't watch most of his content unless I'm reacting on it. I think I only did 3 videos, but share your thoughts if you're a Roland Martin fan. And did you see him interview an actual Republican candidate during this election season? And did they buy advertising, which was actually shown on his network? Because I believe that if they got a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers, any advocate, I don't care if he is a Democrat or whatever, it's a smart business move for me to advertise on his channel or on his network, regardless of his own personal views, because I want to reach that network. But I didn't see it, but maybe you got more information than me, but share your comments and let me know. Or would he even reject it or not allow that to happen? I don't have no information. I don't even know if that actually exists for him doing it for the Republicans. But let's go ahead and continue to share your thoughts.
Philly Negroes, he got $350,000. It should have been $3.5 million.
Come on. Come on, man.
BET got nearly $10 million.
You ain't BET.
I know other Black-owned media companies or Black-targeted media companies that got money. Oh, but see, these silly little Negroes, these silly little people, it shouldn't be all that. Really? This right here, y'all.
Listen, we don't really care about all of that extra stuff. Here's the fact of the matter. Nobody is saying that you shouldn't make money, Roland. Mm-hmm. Nobody is telling Roland that they shouldn't make money. Why did Al Sharpton get $500,000? Nobody is saying that you shouldn't make money. It's how you do it and whether or not you are a snake in the grass and whether or not you actually can differentiate the difference between you actually being a paid troll or somebody that's paid because, hey, listen, this is what you truly believe or this is what you really truly stand for versus, hey, I'm running an ad and then y'all make the differentiation between the two. People can't separate the two because you acting like you really, really care about what's in the best interest of people, but you really only care about lining your pockets. And this is the problem with the boule. This is the problem with the boule is because the people can't tell the difference. Real talk, the people cannot tell the difference. And so they can spin it how they want. Is it legal? Probably. Did you get your bag? Congratulations. I think that is awesome. I'm never going to stop somebody from being able to get their bag, especially if it's not something that's done illegal. Mm-hmm. However, you cannot gaslight us, and you cannot go out here and act like that you're not a paid troll. That's all it is. And you got paid to do an interview and throw softball questions, and you acted like it was something that you was just doing because you really cared about people, when in reality, y'all was just selling people out. And you know that that candidate was not the best candidate for the United States of America, let alone for the culture that you supposedly serve. But I'm going to let y'all make the determination. I'm going to let y'all be the judge of it. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the page.
I just wanted to share that quick video right there from Anton, man. Like I said before, it was an amazing interview, amazing video reaction right there from Anton on Roland Martin's taking that $350,000. Maybe y'all got a little education from it, learning how advertising is different than actual buyouts and stuff like that, or he got paid to be a troll, whatever the case may be. That's not my perception like Antoine's got. I think he's a Democrat, so he's a believer with him, but he still did get that money. It wasn't a so the money is leading him to support them even more because of the way he lived his life, the way he sees things. So I mean, he is on that left side of the stratosphere when it comes to Democrat, Republican, Independent, stuff like that. I always see him going hard against the Republicans, and he stands for Democratic side. So, yeah, maybe everybody know Kamala wasn't the best fit for the job itself, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to support her any less, even though he knows she's not the best. He's still going to support her. He went even harder for her because he got that extra incentive with the 350. I didn't see in the ads, like I said before, and the ads still probably should have been running if if she did buy out advertising on his network. But if you watch his networks, have you seen ads from Kamala Harris or whatever the case may be, still running up to the election? But like I said before, man, I like Anton Daniels' perception, especially on these topics right here. When it goes to relationships, I think I'm gonna do a couple of videos with him and some guy Yada. They got different perspectives, and mine kind of is in between both of them. But hey, I appreciate y'all hanging with your boy Nick Fury right now. Doing this video reaction. Share your thoughts, your comments. Don't forget to just follow us on this new journey, man. Hey, support us. They're trying to keep us quiet a little bit, but we're gonna keep making it work. We're gonna keep doing these videos. We're gonna keep reaching out, keep growing, keep getting better and better. I just want to go ahead and say that I'm back. I'll be in the studio tomorrow doing some more video reactions. But hey, we got some interviews lined up, so stay tuned. Join the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Share the content. Any questions or comments, we're ready for you. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. Click the link for all our partners out there, especially Live Good. Oh, you already know how we do health and wellness. It's time to invest in your health. I'm always say that. But like I said, this is not an advertising for it, but I'm always advocate for health and wellness itself because that's the way we're gonna live. But it's your boy Khalil Smith, and with that, we out.